had the blessing to be in Rome when Pope Benedict was elected, and I had the blessing to be at his first Mass as the Holy Father with 250,000 other people, right? And it struck me that his homily was so beautiful, and he had one line in the homily that I remember hearing. I don't even speak good Italian. The homily was in Italian. And I remember hearing the homily, and he said this in this line: "Only where God is seen does life truly begin. Only when we meet, when we encounter the living God in Christ, do we know what life is." And that line really struck me and stayed with me. And so as a priest, I've shared it a lot. And sometimes when I've shared it, people have said to me afterwards, "Father Joe, that's beautiful, and that's really nice. But it's so easy to encounter you. It's so easy to see you. You're right there. It's so easy to hear you. I can hear your voice. I can shake your hand." But God is a little bit different, right? That's why the Lord gives us the sacraments. But the key and the answer is faith. The supernatural gift of faith is what allows us to see the God we can't see with our eyes, hear the God we can't usually hear with our ears, and touch the God we can't usually touch with our hands. So we're in the third season, the third week of Lent. I want to give you 3 quick tips of how to grow in your faith. The first, ask for it. Jesus says in Matthew chapter 7, "Ask and you shall receive." It's so simple, but sometimes we forget. He's dying to give us the gift of faith. We say, "Lord, give me the gift of faith." And he says, "I'm so happy that you asked for it." Try this. Every morning when you wake up, instead of thinking about the cares, the anxieties, the worries of the day, what you have to do, just try saying this to God: "God, give me great faith today." And pray one Our Father. It takes about 17 seconds. The second thing is this: exercise your faith. It's like a muscle. If you don't exercise it, it atrophies. So exercise it, especially at Mass, especially at confession. When you go to Mass, be present. When I enter into the Mass, one thing that I say to myself, because I get distracted super easily, is this: "Lord, what do you want to say to me? What do you want to say to me at this Mass?" And then I'm attentive to the prayers that I'm praying, attentive to the readings that are being read, attentive to the words that I'm even speaking in the homily. That's really helpful. And the last thing, how do you grow your faith? Learn it. Get after it. You're watching this video, so there's some investment you made. I would just say this: take the next step. Read a great book, Rome Sweet Home by Scott Hahn, Behold the Mystery by Mark Hart, or one of these incredible books out there. Tap into your parish, whatever it is. We want to ask for our faith. We want to exercise our faith. We want to learn our faith. And when we do, we encounter the living God, and that's when our hearts are transformed.